All right, let's dive right in. We're going to talk about that critical moment in every entrepreneur's life. What happens after the big launch? So, this is the question, right? You've done all the hard work. The company's registered, the website's live, you've popped the champagne, and then you wake up the next morning and think, okay, now what? I think this quote just says it all. You can build the most beautiful ship, that's your launch, but without a map, you're just drifting. Strategy is your map. It's what tells you where you're actually going. And that brings us to our first big idea, and it's a really common trap. So many people think the launch is the finish line, but really, it's just the starting gun.
And, let's be real, that initial phase is incredible. It's so exciting, getting that business registration, seeing your logo come to life, publishing that website. It's a huge rush.
But here's the dangerous part. After that excitement fades, a lot of entrepreneurs just stop. They fall into that if you build it, they will come mindset. And let me tell you, business almost never works that way. You can't just sit back and wait. Which brings us to a really important distinction, a way of thinking that can totally change how you grow your business. Think of it like this. A launch is a one-time thing. It's an event. It's the big firework in the sky. But a strategy, that's a process. It's the engine that's quietly running, day in and day out, pushing you forward long after the firework has faded. One gets you started, the other keeps you growing. So, if the launch isn't the thing that guarantees success, what is? Well, it's all about strategy. Let's break down exactly why it's so critical. But first, let's clear something up. When I say strategy, I'm not talking about some massive 100-page document that's super complicated. Not at all. A good strategy is just a tool for one thing, clarity. It's about knowing exactly what to do, and maybe more importantly, what not to do. Number one, it clarifies your purpose. A strategy forces you to get super clear on the big questions, like who are you really for? What problem do you actually solve? It stops you from just guessing and starts focusing your energy where it'll have the biggest impact. Second, it helps you build systems. See, a business that needs you for everything every single day can't really grow. Strategy is about creating repeatable processes for marketing, for sales, for customer service. These systems are what allow the business to run and scale without you having to do it all yourself. Number three, strategy is what actually drives your growth. It's proactive, not reactive. You're not just hoping customers find you. You have an intentional roadmap for how you're going to reach them, how you're going to sell to them, and how you're going to scale. And finally, number four, a strategy without a way to measure it is just a dream. By setting clear goals and metrics, you can actually see what's working and, just as important, what's not. It lets you learn and adapt instead of just flying blind and hoping for the best. Okay, so we get why strategy is so important, but how do you actually do it? Well, let's walk through a super simple but really powerful framework to get you going. It's a 3-step cycle, and it's brilliant. First, you analyze. You take a really honest look at where you are right now. Then, you strategize. You build a real plan based on what you found. And finally, you realize. You put that plan into action and you measure what happens. Analyze, strategize, realize. It's a loop that just keeps making your business better and better. So let's wrap all of this up. The real journey of a successful business isn't just about getting from idea to registration. It's about the much bigger journey from registration to the full realization of your vision. I mean, this quote just says it perfectly, doesn't it? Your launch is awesome. It gets attention. It gets you noticed. It opens that door of opportunity. But it's your strategy, that consistent, focused, day-to-day process that actually props that door open and keeps it open for the long haul. And that really leaves us with one final, very important question to ask yourself. Is your business built to launch, or is it built to last? Are you focused on that one big splash, or are you building the systems and the clarity you need to succeed for years to come? That right there is the key. Thanks for watching.